Hello, this is Sophia coming to you live from the Isle of Lilliput, where I'm here with Tall Girl and her bodaciously beautiful girlfriend. And I'm here because Tall Girl is in town organizing an event. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, it's the Real Knox LGBT Film Festival. It's in its third year. It's the second year that I have been involved as director of the festival. And today's programming, which is Sunday, is the gay man's programming. Last night was lesbian programming. And then Friday night, we had for the first time transgender/drag queen programming.
So, how long have you been doing this?
Well, with this particular festival, like I said, this is my second year. It's the festival's third year. But in terms of my personal involvement with film, that goes back probably about 10 years. I lived in LA for a number of years.
And what got you involved in film?
Oh, I just love the world of make-believe. And that's really all film is. But it can be used to tell different stories and to tell people, to educate and inform people as well.
I see. So, one thing is I can't help notice that you're a 1 or 2 foot, how many inches Barbie doll. Do you encounter any stereotypes as a result of that?
Why, yes, I do. In case you notice, I'm not blonde. And unlike the original Barbie, whose proportions, if they were human, would have been grossly weird. Yes, I get that I'm airheaded, that I've had every career in the world, that I can't decide on a career, that I want to marry Ken. Obviously not, in case you haven't noticed, my bodaciously hot girlfriend to the right of me, Alex. And she encounters more stereotypes really than I do, because she is blonde haired, blue eyed, but you notice she wears glasses, which we think gives her a, not only sexy look, but an intelligent look.
Well, that's definitely a good thing.
Well, we think so.
The Lilliputian pollen is definitely vicious.
I probably carried some into the interview area on my bodaciously hot leather jacket, which really isn't leather because I don't really believe in leather. It's more of a leatherette type vinylish thing. Just want to get that out there so PETA doesn't come knocking on my door.
Oh yes, because considering how small cows are on Lilliput, it would take a lot of them to make even a small leather jacket.
We would decimate the cow population.
Yeah. So I definitely, being vegan myself, I definitely congratulate you on saying no to leather.
Well, I think we all have to do our part.
Yeah. Now, what's your opinion about the way that Barbie dolls are portrayed in Taco Chick and Salsa Girl?
Well, as you know, Taco Chick and Salsa Girl was the bodaciously funny film by the wonderful Kurt Kohler, who we love, who also did last year's film, The Incredible Hulk, only with a female version. Now, there was, neo-Nazi Barbie and white supremacist Ken, and those were really some stereotypes, which weren't very nice, but probably on some level accurate. Because you see, those are the other Barbie dolls. Those are like the pre-feminist era Barbie dolls.
Were there some Barbie dolls that bucked the stereotype?
Oh, of course there were. There was the airline stewardess Barbie doll, like when we still called them stewardesses as opposed to flight attendants. She had, look at the career she had, and they had homemaker Barbie, and just not right. Just not right. She didn't know that she could be something other than a blonde-haired, blue-eyed
Housewife.
bimbo. Well, housewife. Some say housewife. I say bimbo.
Yeah, the problem is both of all. The problem isn't so much the existence of housewives, but more that in households that have a house spouse, that it always has to be the wife, just because she's that almost invariably the wife gets assigned that role, just because she's female, and also the fact that her role in the house's economy is often underappreciated.
Oh, definitely. And let's just be realistic. Looking back at the history of Barbie, Barbie may have had several careers, but at least she has had a career. I mean, besides being Malibu Ken with a surfboard, have we really seen Ken in any other careers? No, which leads me to believe that Barbie is the sole breadwinner of that house, although she never gets the credit, as you were saying.
So what's your favorite thing about the LGBT film festival?
Well, I just love all the various films because whether you're a lesbian or a gay man or a transgender person or a drag queen, you should come see all the films because they're all good, and it's about supporting community, and it's about, you know, recognizing that some things are bigger than your own personal likes and dislikes, and you know, you should come out because our motto at the film festival is that familiarity breeds acceptance, which breeds understanding, and the more familiar you can make people, you know, the more familiar you can make lesbians of gay men of lesbians, of straight people to gay people, to transgender people to lesbians, or even one religion to another, the more that people understand it, the more accepting they're going to be. And, you know, that's just what it's all about. Just live and let people be who they are, and don't pass your judgment off on us.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is that also having these films not only breeds acceptance, but also people being self-familiar is also an important thing. Because the thing is, you may know this, but I actually represent more than one of the two letters in the LGBT alphabet soup, because I'm a transsexual lesbian, and basically there's a reason why straight transsexuals generally transition at much younger ages, because basically I was like, live in a society which is steeped in heteronormativism, where it's just assumed without even realizing that you've made an assumption that all girls are attracted to guys and all guys are attracted to girls. So every time that I was on the verge of figuring out and putting the pieces together and realizing that I was basically a girl trapped in a guy's body, it was like, wait, if I'm a girl, how come I'm attracted to girls and not attracted to guys? And
because you're a lesbian.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the reason why I like to watch lesbian movies, in order to protest the heteronormativism that is steeping our culture, which is why I decided that last night was such an important night to come.
And we appreciated your coming. We refer to it in our household as the hetero privilege, but you're completely right because you take it a step further. But you know, it's if you can educate people, particularly youngsters, because most teen suicides, or a large portion of teen suicides, are from youth who had, you know, some sort of sexual orientation issue. And nobody should kill themselves because they think they're gay or they are gay